What's up? What's up, good people? Y'all already know who it is, but let's take a look at these fools, man. You believe that?
Man,
Look at them. For y'all that don't know, that's Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson. While they continue to run sabotage on anything I do and try to work around getting to it, if one video get by, we got to grab the next one. Let's take a look at this situation. Matt Barnes, Steven Jackson. Matt Barnes is one of those dudes who's loyal without a fault. He don't know any better. This is all he know. And because it's all he know, unfortunately for him, this is how it's going to play out. He going to be the one that be used. He's the send-off man. See, somebody like Matt would know Steve's loyalty and would use Steve to do anything he wants to do. He gonna get in all kind of mess, and Steven Jackson will be there to clean it up, cause all he know is to be loyal. But is the other person being loyal to you? No, he made sure you got a job. He made sure you had some type of stability. And why? Because he needs you. He needs you to have his back. My boy Jack, my smoke buddy. And he always, man, I'm 10 toes down. I'm keeping it real, man. I'm checking in. Man, that's what we supposed to do. We got to ride for each other. Are you in the gang or are you not in the gang? Because I ain't know you was a gangbang. I knew you was gang affiliated, but I didn't know you was mashing in the streets. So what is this all about? Steven Jackson takes up for Matt Barnes. It was like, oh, well, he spit on the dude. He spit on the dude. I'm like, first of all, how are you a man who's supposed to be now? I'm good. I'll be better if they stop sabotaging my channel, but it is what it is. Now, what gets me is that Steven Jackson goes out of his way to defend Matt Barnes spitting on a man. A man who hadn't put his hands on him. A man who really ain't seen nothing. He walked up to him. And my thing is, when does this become cool? But this is a whole Matt Barnes trick. He goes ahead, spit on a man, talk tough. When he was face to face with that guy having a conversation with him and talking back and forth, he wasn't say, yeah, I see you at the police station. That ain't what he was saying. That was not what he was saying. What he was saying was, I'ma see you outside, which he wasn't planning on doing. He ran his butt down to the police station and did what Matt Barnes do. And Captain Jack, does what he does. Take up for him. Look how they dressed alike. You dressed like another dude. My buddy, wherever he go, we go. Look at him dressed alike. How the hell you dressed up like another damn man? Look at him. He feel good too. Look at man. That's my buddy. That's my smoke buddy. Right there. Jack. When ESPN decided not to work with you no more, Jack, did Matt Barnes walk off of ESPN for you? Nope. You know what Matt said? I ain't messing up my bag. He ain't messing up his bag for you. Where was him being 10 toes down? He's supposed to walk out with you. Let something happen to Matt. Here comes Captain Jack. Light skin problems, probably. I think he took up for him in an interview one time. That's about it. But according to Jack, it is okay to spit on another man. He's saying, so what? I'm going to tell Captain Jack and I'm going to tell Matt Barnes. Any one of them spit on me, that's it. It's up. It's up. From that moment on, it is up, sir. Now, they continuously doing the sabotage job, what they normally do. I expect it. No, it don't surprise me at all. What would surprise me would be something out of the ordinary or something I didn't expect. That's what I would say, man, that was surprising. I got surprised there. But this is a different experience, a different environment altogether. So I wouldn't even know what in the world people are even talking about. It's another man spitting on another man. But see, that's what Jack do. He come lick the wounds. That's all he does. He come licking the wounds of his homeboys. He be home sleeping with his wife, laying in the bed, eating tacos. Need more bean sauce. Phone ring. Hold on. Who is it? Who is it? Is that Matt? Hold on. It's 3 a.m. What's up? You don't call me. Something going down? Where you need me at? Hey, just post up. Hold on. We on our way. I'm going to get the boys. He coming down there Hold on. No, my homeboy need me. No, babe. I gotta go. Jack. No. Matt need me. I gotta get down there. No, he ain't check in. I gotta get down there and explain it to the OGs because he ain't check in. Yeah, so now, well, that's what happened when you don't check in. You hear how he acted? Look, Matt Barnes has been a piece of crap his entire life. He's always been somebody who got away with doing something stupid. And then he run and get a restraining order. Just what, 3-4 years ago, he had a restraining order on his wife, on his now ex-wife. There is no surprise anywhere in that situation. None, not one. Well, that's what I'm saying. Since when has it been a situation where Steven Jackson or Matt Barnes had to actually stand down and be 10 toes down? 10 toes down don't mean you ready to punch somebody in the face. 10 toes down be like, man, I got your back. I'm on the front lines. I'm doing everything I can on my ends. And being 10 toes down, actually making sure you would tell Matt, like, look, Matt, you handled that wrong. That's what a real one does. He'll say, man, look, you handled that wrong. What you should have did was this. If dude was coming at you like that, what you should have did was back off. You know what I'm saying? Let your boys document it, get it on tape or whatever. That dude's coming at you. Go get your restraining order. Walk away from the dude and show that you spitting on him. Now, how that look? You going to file a restraining order on a guy who you spit on. You know, it looks weird. You know, see, that's being 10 toes down. Somebody that's gonna give you the real. They ain't finna let you go crash into a wall. You got friends that's like that. They want to see you crash into a wall and burn. They want to see you crash out and burn so they can go, hey, buddy, how you doing, man? Yeah, I kind of knew that was a bad idea. Yeah, man, I thought you would have known that wasn't good. You know what I'm saying? Like, they would let you crash out. Completely. Crash the hell on out. Oh, yeah, my Cash App is Carceno, by the way. Karceno. Just in case you need to know. They let these dudes crash out. What's up, Kennedy? Man, you be doing something, your friends be so mad, you think they on your side, like want you to succeed. No, they want you to fail. and fail miserably. Because if you succeed, they significant others or other homeboys and look at them, they parents and all that, look at them like they ain't shit. Look, he doing this and what you doing? Why you ain't join him? I don't know nothing about that. He ain't asked me. I know. It's sad, ain't it? Matt did the same thing to his baby mother. So if he would do the same thing to his child's mother, his ex-wife, he went and got a restraining order on her because he went to pick up the kids and he was in the right. I said, Matt, you're in the right. She was wrong. I took Matt's side when he went to go get the kids and she went off. It was his day with the kids. And she was trying to keep him like, we always do this. It's a holiday and all this. And he want to be home. And it's, look, we got court dates. We got our dates. Now, and we can be flexible. We can be flexible. But as of right now, that's not looking like it's the case. So, now picture that, right? Matt Barnes is on television. He's on ESPN, right? The worldwide leaders of sports. And what does he do? They let Jack go. Right? And they keep Matt Barnes. Matt Barnes did not walk off the show. He said, nope, I'm good. And Rachel, who brought Jack on the show, said, I want to work with Steven Jackson. Because he would always stop and give her an interview. Why would he? He's Steven Jackson. Why wouldn't he give you an interview? You act like he was a starter. Like he was on the floor, like burning up the court when he was in San Antonio. He was a role player. Matt Barnes, his whole NBA career to me is invisible. What did he do? Like, man, we had one good run in the playoffs in Golden State, but we got out of the first round and beat the world champions. Dog, y'all beat the world champion, talking about the Dallas Mavericks. The Dallas Mavericks were done after they won that championship. They were the oldest team in the league. When they won the chip, they was basically done. Y'all act like y'all won the NBA title. They doing documentaries like, man, this was a great day. The day we won in first round playoff series and lost in the second round. It was a great time. What a story to tell. But you're supposed to be this doggone, the part-time Muslim out here preaching to these young folks and teaching them the right ways and the things to do. Hit the like button too, y'all. I know y'all just got here, but yeah, hit the like button. You supposed to be this good guy that's supposed to educate the youth and tell them, hey, this is the right way to go. And the only information you can get them, the only information you could get them, Jack, is so what? Go ahead and spit on somebody. Dude, these young kids spit on somebody, they'll lose their life. People out here ain't even playing like that. So the question I ask, why you dressing like Matt? All right, you dressing up like him like that's his stunt double or something. All of this buffoonery, all this backdoor action taking place. Nobody's ever bringing up the big point here of why Matt Barnes, who's been on all social media blasted for spitting on a man, why we haven't heard from his employers. Was this mentioned on SportsCenter? Where is Matt Barnes' employers? Why they not out there? Because these dudes are a bunch of clowns. Jesus and Mero isn't there now. Will they go on Showtime now? Will All the Smoke finally be on the Showtime broadcast? Nobody watch your show no more. Your show died the moment y'all clown Kwame Brown on there and then tried to double down, act like that's what he wanted to do to get on y'all show. Like, are you serious? He didn't need your show. Like y'all living in an ego world where you guys think you're bigger than what you actually are because you're on YouTube like everybody else. People were dealing with you because they thought you were real. Like they was like, man, you know, I thought these dudes was real. Then you see that they just real dumb. They promote the worst parts of the streets. They promote this stuff as if they lived it. And that doesn't make any sense to me. So, in my estimation, when I see stuff like that happen, I just go ahead and say, you know what? I see what this is. Now, if you're going to spit on a man, how you going to go ahead and file an order of protection? Now, that man could sue you for assault because you spit on him, deliberately spit on that man. So what you're saying that he came up to you is alleged. Your crony's gonna say whatever a crony is supposed to say. That's a sucker move. So if you spit on a man, you got to be ready for the consequences. But here you are, a man who's supposed to be a film producer, you know, television, media, creator, and you have all these opportunities. And you on the internet spitting on people. How do you think the people that sponsored with you are going to react? You ain't Dana White. Dana White could slap his wife a couple of times. They okay with that. Mm-hmm. Well, look, tell you like this. A lot of people just don't care. And that's the situation that we're in now, is that people don't care. And we're trying to say, hey, you need to care. But we keep telling them they don't need to care. And as long as we keep doing that and following that narrative, this is the results. Absolutely. Look, if I got 15 people that's ready to ride for me, right? Let's say I got 15 guys that's 10 toes down and they ready to ride for me. I'm not going to send them off on what we call a blank mission. It's like, what are we doing out here? Why are we out here? It's not making sense for us to be out here. And if it's not making sense to be out here, then what are we doing it for, Chief? Well, you have to ask yourself even a more bigger question. Why? Seriously, why? Steven Jackson never belonged to a gang that I know of. His brother was in the gang, and he was gang affiliated. But like I said, I would never, if I got 15 dudes, I'm not going to send them on what we call a blank mission. Blank mission means we just sending these guys out, and while we sending these dudes out, we have no plan in sight. We finna crash out over something stupid, over some girl that didn't want me. Like this guy from Alabama basketball team who go ahead and allegedly takes the life of a young girl because she's with her boyfriend or a guy that she's on a date with, and she's not paying him any mind, and he likes her. So because she's not interested, you think the best result is to take this woman's life. Now, your homeboy who's with you got to go down and do time for this nonsense with you. And if he was the right homeboy, he would have talked you out of doing that stupidity when it was brought up the first time. As soon as they mentioned anything remotely close to putting hands on somebody in that manner, it should have got dealt with immediately. Shouldn't even been on the table. Or anything physical. See, that's somebody who's really down for you. They talk you into making right decisions. They don't want to see you go to jail. Do I have homies that would kill for me? Absolutely. But do I want them to do that? And that answer is no. I don't want them to go and take their life because I know they got a wife, they got kids, they got their grandkids around them. And as long as they got that, they good. I'm trying to keep that preserved as much as possible. Now, if I'm in a situation where something has to go down, God forbid, it might have to come a time for that. But that's not something I look forward to. That's not something I promote. Like, yeah, I got people that's gonna ride for me to the end. Yeah. What's that really doing? What is that really saying for me? You look stupid being 50 years old, talking about checking in. Yo, I'm checking in. You know, I'm on O Block. You ain't even from there. You ain't doing no benefit by you being over there. But you bragging that you there. Then your homeboy talking about, yo, Skip, I had to, personally, stop a couple of situations. I had to call tell yo, these dudes want to get at Skip. I personally got y'all on the phone so y'all can mediate that. I'm like, look, Matt Barnes, there ain't no running back, no former coach, nobody finna put their hands on Skip Bayless. And to call you to mediate it like you a big dog, these dudes are infatuated with the gang life, but don't honor the rules of it. Y'all love street code so much. Why you ain't in the streets then? The street code is, if you ain't in from the streets and you ain't in the streets, stay the F up out of it. Stop using they lingo and language and everything that you do that ain't got nothing to do with street activity. If you ain't in it, don't be a part of it. Well, why you want to hang around that when you a multi-millionaire? You and Jack are millionaires, right? Y'all made millions of dollars playing in the NBA. Why in the world are you fascinated with the nonsense of the streets? Why are you fascinated with seeing black folks hurt other black folks? Why are you fascinated with trying to prove you're a tough guy? Because you were mad that other kids would pick on you for being mixed when you were in school. You were mad. And you was always fighting, but you wasn't fighting the brothers. You was fighting the white kid who was picking on you. And you always felt people made fun of you because you wasn't black enough, right? But you ain't black enough. Because you pull that Italian card out real quick. You do everything you can to hang around black. But I know what you do for real, man. You go on social media and start arguing with black folks and start talking to them disrespectfully. And start using the magic COON word. Black folks don't call other black folks that. Man. We don't. Well, congratulations, because nobody got a notification. Well, it's always been very bizarre to me, the way behaviors and certain attitudes were played out. It's quite amazing. No, it's because they want to seem hip to the young folks. So they feel like, yo, look at the way I'm dressed. Yo, I'm flashy. I got my jewelry on. And look at what I'm wearing. Dog, you 50. Dress your age. Who you stunting on? You want to hang out with all the hustlers from all these different towns. Yo, man, I'm hanging out with this guy. I'm with Mr. Grimy Kick It. That's my homeboy, Grimy Kick It over here. It's like, dog, he made his money hustling. You made your money dribbling a ball. Y'all not in the same world, dog. Stop trying to pretend like you from that world. Because anybody who came from the trenches for real, who done lost all their people in the wars, doing all this nonsense, they know it's something that you don't glorify. They know it's something that you leave alone. It's not something that you want to touch. So why would you think it's okay? If everybody around you don't want to do it, why the hell are you doing it? People are so lost, man. They so lost. And they don't even realize how bad they look. Yeah, my neighbor's still getting stuff out there. Still fixing it. Why you everybody wanna be like Leon Lett, right? Until they get caught. And they ain't ready to do that jail time. But why is that the narrative? Drug dealing ain't the best way to do any type of business in the first place. I know these TV shows glorified, like, man, you could become a millionaire. You can't. All your money gonna go to lawyers, funerals, and all this trapping, and ain't nobody got no money. Trapping without action. On the real. Oh, please. What's up, Mrs. Thrower? Or Miss Thrower? Yeah, they didn't send out any notifications for this video. It's what they do. We used to it. We keep it moving. Like I told you, when I was young, I used to be jeweled up like Shaka Zulu. You seen it. Big Wu-Tang medallion, herringbones, 40-inch gold chain links, custom made. They ain't never seen that. $sign rings with diamonds. I had it all. And here I am, like, I'm basically in the hood. And it's like a badge of, unspoken badge of honor when you could wear your jewelry in the hood and not get robbed. But why would somebody want to tempt somebody like that? If I was smarter at that time, I would have invested the money. And that way, I could have came up. Not everybody's going to be rich in life. But that don't mean because you're not rich, you can't have a profitable life. There's some people right now that's not rich at all, and they live great. And you be like, man, how are they able to do all this? And I make 3 times what they make. It's where they put their energy. They make a chart. House income, bills, they separate everything. They budget everything so that they can spend money taking trips and doing all these things that they need to do. Now, why people like Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson, these players, they're not promoting that. It's like, okay, you used all the smoke to get the people in and all that. You wanted to talk about that to build your audience. Now that you built your audience, what are you going to do with it? You done built your audience. Now what are you going to do with it? Give them something real. That's why I appreciate shows like The Boardroom. The Boardroom never lies. They talk business. They talk about the professional athlete. And people love to say this narrative of They kill me with that. They have a narrative of, oh well, this is the scenario today. Like, sorry, but this is the scenario. This is why we can't do that. Then you don't have a show. But they hate on Kevin Durant so much. But he put together a show that actually helped the average black man if they take the time out to go and listen. So no matter what you think about Kevin Durant as a player, a person, whatever, he did something and put together programming that's educational to man, to people. That's not predicated on who say he finna beat him up when they drop the Addy. Once again, using street lingo, suburbanites and multi-millionaire people want to use street lingo, but you don't want to live next to those people in the streets. You love the hood so much and you love that, go move back over there. Go back in the hood. Go live there. Get your property, go live there, go walk the streets, smoke your blunts, hang out on the corner, post up, check in wherever you're checking in at. Don't do that. Since that's the move, that's the play, don't do that. Tell Captain Jack, Steven Jackson's out there, boy. Captain Jack, go tell him to go do it. Tell Matt Barnes. They want to be tough guys and they want to be in the hood so bad. Go back over there. Go move back in the hood. But you don't want to. So quit trying to act hood. Those people act like that because that's where they come from. They don't know any other way. That's how they speak. That's how they talk. They slanguage. That's it. They talk like the way they live it. Like walk it like they talk it. You think the people in the hood is there because they chose to be? They in those conditions because their families was poor. And his families was poor because his, before him prior, they were poor too. Now everybody's poor is the reason why they ended up being in the hood. Nobody selected to go there. Not everybody needs a house. Why? Because you've seen people get houses and they don't know how to handle a house. They don't know how to keep a house together. They don't know what it takes. It takes a lot of work and a lot of effort. And if you're not a handy person, if you can't fix things on your own, then you shouldn't own a house. Because a house is constantly going to be fixing things. especially if you live in the Midwest, where the temperatures change from snow to rain to everything else. No, no. A lot of the people who are successful now, they were poor. They weren't rich their whole life. They didn't come from money. Some people get their drive from poverty because it's like, look, this is my only shot to get out of this. But I've always respected a man who had it, lost it, and got it back. Because that's a hell of a humbling. It takes a strong-minded person and a strong-willed person to be able to pull themselves back up and keep moving. We gotta go check in on the big homie, Matt Barnes. Exactly. They get names like the big homie. Yeah, this the big homie, Matt Barnes. Yo, what's up? Yeah, I was in the streets. Like, dude, stop. Y'all are too grown to be doing this stupidity. Did you see Kevin Durant doing that? Trying to show how street he is. I ain't never seen Steph Curry say he gotta go check in. And he pop up places. I ain't never heard Steph say he gotta go check in. I ain't seen him on IG like, yo, me and Aisha, we checking in. Unless they checking in the hotel. And they definitely ain't gonna tell y'all that. Poor is a state of mind. Poverty. Now, a man should be able to make money. Like back then, it was what you could produce, you could earn. Back before paper money came in and changed the direction of things, people had to work for their services. You had to have a skill. Or you had land. People gave you a dowry. You had a lot of things in place. But if you worked hard enough, or period, if you was working, this was where you was in line to make a lot of money for yourself. People don't care about fast and friendly. They care about what I need, and I need it now. Black ownership. I know. We talk about trading and coding. We got trading and coding going on over here. (24/7). But nobody wants to cover that. They don't want to trade. They don't want to go into the field of trades, where trade and learning to trade helps your life or helps save your life. Why are these people not talking about that? You have athletes like Gilbert Arenas, who would spend his nights going on a low-tier YouTube channel, getting on there promoting nonsense. 24 hours a day promoting nonsense. For what? Why would you? Because they have foolish people that so look at me hungry that they don't even know what the hell they're even doing anymore. They don't want you to know anything. Sad. I'm going to try to find time today to do it, but I want to do another live stream where we go and find the jobs again. I got to go check in with a couple of guys. So I told them that if you're on the Patreon, you know, go ahead and hit me up. But we're gonna put it in the message that is coming so that people can leave me their names and like where area they live, so I can know basically which area of a job is close by you. Just leave me the trade you do, basically. You ain't even really got to give me a name. Your name will be in there anyway on your profile. But when we post it on the Patreon, and we do have the Killing of Michael Jackson Part 3 up right now. But when you see that happen, I want you to actually put your trade, what you're doing, the field of work, and what location you're in that you want to work in, rather. What area. Then we'll give jobs out, and we'll tell you which jobs are hiring for that position, because some jobs you might not be access to getting this information. They design that to be open, but they don't make you aware of it. You wouldn't know where to go to get to apply for the jobs. So we try to help navigate our brothers and sisters to these jobs. So you wonder why people like Gilbert Arenas hasn't done things like that. Why we gotta be the ones to do it and get hated on for doing stuff like this, for supporting the Saginaw STEM, for doing all of these programs. They want to shun those, but bring nothing in its place. Okay? So there's always somebody talking bad on what you're doing positively, but they're bringing nothing to the table. People that donate to me, hit up my super chat, that's hit up my Cash App, that money went to the Saginaw STEM. That went to the Golden Women. Y'all help put young black women through college. Young black girls, period. That's the LA Sparks is a part of it, our sponsors. The sponsors alone let you know it's not a scam. We actually have sponsors. We have United Way. We have General Motors, like real companies. So it's not a joke. But that's why we don't sit here and cry and complain, and when everybody else be like, oh, why they asking for donations though, and all that? Because they want what you have. They want to be wanted. They want somebody to say, man, I want that. Why this guy get that and I don't? They envious, but they bring nothing to the table. So I don't want to take up too much of y'all time. We 1 hour in, so they didn't send out notifications. I'm sorry about that. You know, it's what they do. And I'm out.